Hello everybody! If you're new here, welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. My code is Nightingale, but you could call me Bird for short. And today, it's my 1-year anniversary! And oh my gosh, I've been doing YouTube for a year now. That's insane. What's also insane is that I've started it in this same hardcore world. Well, kind of in the same hardcore world. I did lose the first one like a couple hours in, but we're technically going to call it this first hardcore world. And for this video, I am going to be doing my very first Q&A. My original plan for having my first Q&A was when I hit 300 subscribers, but meet my friend, their name is Free Will. Say hi, Free Will. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to, y'all ask questions, I'm going to give answers basically. And while I do that, I'm going to be planting trees and stuff because I don't know what else to do. I'm not gonna lie. So we're going to be productive while we answer said questions. And let's play a game called How Many More Bees Am I Going to Accidentally Grow? So this is going to be certainly interesting. Oop. So let me plant these. And then we'll get into our first question while we wait for those to grow. Hi, Caesar. Hey, buddy. So, I do have a list of questions from people and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll probably still pop them on the screen as well. So, our first question is from, I'm going to do my absolute best to pronounce your names. I'm trying, I promise. Honestly, you are the only difficult one. Livviate. Livviate. Yeah. Our first question from you have two of them, is what's your favorite biome? My favorite Minecraft biome. And my first thought is honestly plains. Not gonna lie. Specifically because of this reason here. This was an open plain when I first started, and now I'm filling it up with all my builds, and stuff like that, which I like very, very much. It's very nice. I also want to say oak forest, but they're kind of a pain to do stuff in, not gonna lie. Oh, I also really like deserts. Yeah, I lived in a desert before. It's not too bad. It's horrible to survive in. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be the plain answer, and it's gonna be plains. However, I have seen that there's gonna be a dappled forest soon. So, and I haven't seen anything of that, so maybe that'll be my favorite biome too. I don't know. Honestly. I never really thought about that question before. But anyway, your second question is, what's your favorite part of Minecraft? Well, I am a creative person through and through. So it is truly the creativity that I can put into this game. Because, like, let me actually, Caesar, stay. Let me get you the aerial view real quick. Because right now, here's my base. This is what it looks like, and it's going to extend all the way out here as well. I've done a lot, jeez. So yeah, it's definitely the creativity that I could put into this game, especially with the plans and stuff I have for the future, not only for playing Minecraft, but also for the future of this channel, is the storytelling aspect. It's literally a blank canvas for me to do whatever I want with. Like, y'all remember my short film called Curiosity. I was able to single-handedly build all the sets and then film everything. And of course here, I've been letting my fun little hardcore heart go wild with everything I'm doing here and stuff like that. So it's definitely the creativity and the storytelling aspect. I have so many more stories. It's not, I'm still working on the stories, but I do still have so many stories and plans for the future which Minecraft allows me to do. Next up, we have a question from Personacco. And your question is, who's your favorite Minecraft YouTube editor? And I've done my research. I've looked at many different editors I tend to come back to. I'm not gonna lie, it's you. I do really like your edits. I'm not gonna lie, it's really, really good. I also really like Pesky Marie and Seleno Pearl. I really hope I said Seleno correctly. I don't know, but I do really like their edits as well. But yeah, you I definitely come back to fairly often. Speaking of come back to, I'm way too excited about the lies we tell. I'm gonna be so real. Yeah, that one's been fun. Especially Tango. For some reason I'm loving Tango's character. I don't know why. I'm such a sucker for a superhero AU. But like, yeah, I'm excited about that one. Anyway, that's not the only reason. I do really like your edits. I do. I just wanted to put that out there. And next question we have actually comes from my video where I read a little tidbit of my fan fiction called The Town That Shouldn't Know Them, which is a life series of vampires that seem to be crossing over. It's from Blue Mouse Gaming, and you asked, who are the Watchers? Now, the Watchers are from the life series, which I'm hoping you know what it is. Basically, 3 lives, be last one standing to win, stuff like that. And here's the thing, I don't know completely what the quote-unquote official lore is. I don't know if there is official lore. I think it's mostly made by the community and some things from both Grian and Martin's POVs and stuff like that. But they're kind of like entities who created the games or something like that. I'm gonna be so real, I don't know. So I highly suggest you go look up like a video explaining the Watcher lore, but what I can do is explain what the Watchers are in my fanfiction, which basically they're these entities who feed off of the negative energy the games create, and it's kind of like a pleasure for them for the death loop and stuff like that, and they kind of have interdimensional abilities. They're kind of really bad gods and stuff like that, but like, hi Rain. I really hope the rain isn't going to be too loud. I'm going to be so real, I can't hear my game right now because whenever I plug in my microphone to my computer, my headphones don't want to play the sound. So that's fun. It's probably an output thing. But anyway, they're kind of just like, for my I don't want to say mythos, but like for my interpretation of the Watchers for the Town That Shouldn't, long story short, they're these entities who created the games to feed off the negative energy, which Grian kind of screwed up because he wasn't supposed to be in the games, but he is now, and he's making things more light and fun. So they're not happy about that. And like in the fic, which is first originally set in past life, Grian's like, nah bruh, I'm good, I'm booking it out of here, and he kind of like gets them out of the games, gets him, Pearl and Gem out of the games. And the Watchers are clearly not going to be too happy about that, especially when it's Grian causing trouble again. I feel like I'm really bad at explaining the Watcher lore, at least my Watcher lore. But to make up for that, I could tell y'all, like, I have a headcanon that Grian winning the first live series is the reason why the Widow's Curse is a thing. You know, his last kill being Scar, out of all things, out of all people. So yeah, that's fun. Maybe I should just wait till the rain stops to continue. Okay, now, next up we have questions from Night and Lark MC. By Lex in the way. Oops. And she went deep with her questions, so let's get into it. First question, she asked, what do you feel like defines you as a person the most? I honestly, I don't expect anything less from you. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know how to answer this question until until I had to Google how to answer a question like that, because I don't know. I haven't lived my life that much yet. Jeez. But I do have somewhat of an answer, and it is kind of what I said earlier. That it's my creativity and my storytelling and the characters and worlds inside my head, plus everything I put out into the world, into the people I care about and stuff like that. I am definitely a creative person. I've got multiple different mediums of art. Right now, my main one is storytelling in Minecraft, which I'm still learning how to do, and I also like draw and paint, and I do clay, and I knit, I sew. I love sewing. I love doing cosplay as well. I've made like the Ocean Queen and Red Secret Good Times with Scar as a cosplay, which is really, really cool. And just like countless stories, personal stories that'll never surface, stories for the future that I plan on sharing, and just lore and such. It's definitely the creativity and what I put out into the world, stuff like that. I certainly hope I answered that question good enough. But the next question from you is, what is the goal of your channel? Well, my main goal, this is kind of a weird saying out loud, but my goal is to become a full-time content creator. That's what I want to do. I honestly can't really imagine a life where I don't do that, and I've said many times it's going to happen because I'm going to make it happen. I'm not giving up on it. That's what I want to do. But like, the main thing is like, that is like the goal I want to get to. But there's also like, I want to build, no pun intended because it's Minecraft, but I want to build a community, like this flock. I realized I started calling y'all the flock, so you're just my flock now. Hi, you're stuck here with me. I want to build a flock, a community of people who love Minecraft as much as I do, love Minecraft storytelling as much as I do, love storytelling as much as I do, and just like people who are like of the same kind but different in their own way, if that makes sense. So an answer to that would be going full time and building a really good community. And honestly, it's you, Lark, Aqua, Personacco, Livviate. I noticed you keep coming back as well. It's just those people who keep coming back who are making this community an actual thing. Like, you're actively fulfilling my dreams, and we're getting close. We are getting close to 300 subscribers. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, we've actually made it to 270, which means we're only 30 away. And that's a lot of people. I can't fit 270 people in my house, let alone my house and my yard. I doubt it would fit in the neighborhood. Maybe in the neighborhood, but still, that's a lot of people. And I'm honestly pretty proud of what I've managed to do in a year. Statistically, y'all shouldn't have seen my videos until I had 100 videos, statistically. But here I am with only like 50, including shorts. And I've got quite the flock going, so thanks y'all for that. And your next question is, what keeps you going? It's kind of like the same answer of what's the goal. Is that dream? It is that dream that's chasing. It is the community I'm chasing, but it's also like the Minecraft YouTube community in general, like in Hermitcraft and Life Series, Empires, both seasons, Vampires, Misadventures, The Flight. It's all of those. It's just, the Minecraft YouTube community in general is just amazing, and like I love it so much. And I would love for my stories to impact people like Vampires SMP did for me, like the Empire Season 1 did for me, specifically the Ocean Queen. And like in Third Life clearly left an impression on this little birdie. That is what keeps me going. That's what keeps me up at night, either dreaming of the possibilities or editing or recording like I am right now. And no, it's not too late. It's not too late at night. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that clear. And actually, your next two questions, who or what are your inspirations, and who are your favorite Minecraft creators, kind of the same answer. And Aqua of the Void also asked who's my favorite Minecraft YouTuber. I don't have a top favorite because I am terrible at making decisions like that. But I do have a couple of favorites that I can, hold on, bread. But yeah, I do have a couple favorites, which I can list off as, in no particular order. We've got Gemini Tay, Night and Lark MC, Grian, Good Times with Scar, LD Shadow Lady, Joel Smallish Beans, and Infinite Drift. Those are like my top favorites. And such. I haven't watched too many others, but definitely my top favorites. Definitely my inspirations. Because like, it's kind of Grian's fault, not gonna lie, that I'm here in the first place. And then Jem came along, and then Scar, and then I got stuck here, and honestly, I am in no hurry to leave whatsoever. Spoiler alert, I'm not leaving. Anyway, and actually, your last question is a fun one. What's your favorite D&D class? If you don't know, in Dungeons & Dragons, there's different classes for each characters you can play. But usually, I feel like my answer would be Rogue. But like when I was learning to play D&D, I had two different characters that were kind of similar, but they were both rogues. But right now in my D&D campaign, which is really interesting because we're playing Wild Beyond Witchlight, I'm playing as the D&D-ified version of Good Times with Scar. I basically took his third life character and his secret life character and smushed them together into a playable D&D character, and I made him a fighter. He's a fighter class, and honestly, it's been really fun playing a fighter. I do really like that, but it's like the only classes that I've played are rogue and fighter. But artificer sounds really cool too. Not gonna lie. Like, does anybody know what? If anybody knows, just roll with it in Wonderlust. Remember Runt? Yeah. That's I really like artificers as well. So I'm actually gonna go to sleep, and then we can answer our last few questions. Now, our last few questions are from Aqua of the Void. Your first question was, who was my favorite Minecraft YouTuber? I've already answered that. Your second question was, do you listen to Epic the Musical? Yes and no. I've never actually like fully listened to it, but like I've listened to both Ruthlessness and No Longer You so many times, and I blame cosplay shorts and Minecraft YouTube edits. Because I know it's the most random thing. I know it's only those two songs that I've ever listened to. And like, I remember Ruthlessness was because I watched a Technoblade cosplay short, which is really good. And I just don't remember where I got No Longer You from. But I literally only listen to those two songs because I'm the kind of person who finds a song they like and puts it on repeat over and over and over and over again. That's what I do. Okay? I'm that person. Your next question is, which is better, ice cream or brownies? How very dare you make me choose between the two? It's very rude of you, Mom. And I refuse to choose. Because each one is very good between whenever moods. But like, I've had an ice cream called cold brew brownie before, which is coffee and with brownie chunks and stuff, and it's really good. It's like really, really good. But anyway. Next, you ask, do you enjoy baseball? No, I actually don't watch any sports. But if I were to watch sports, I think it'd be volleyball. And the next thing you said was cheese. I agree. And the next thing you asked was, what is your greatest accomplishment? Girl, how am I supposed to know that? Like, what? Hi, hello, I'm new to life as well. I haven't been on this earth for that long. Sure, long enough to do some pretty cool things, but like, not that long. Jesus. For now, I'm sure my greatest accomplishment will be in the future. I'm sure it is. I have plans in my head, and I have plans for a series that's probably going to take ages to make. And then I'm also writing the fanfic. It's probably not my greatest accomplishment, not gonna lie. But I'm just throwing things out there. I don't know. How am I supposed to know that right now? I'm still living life for the first time. We all are. But if I were to pick something right now, it would probably be what you're looking at right now. There's been many, many times where the sneaky little thought has creeped into my mind, is like, what? Does anybody actually like what I'm doing? Is this what I'm is this okay? Does this look good? Blah 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 blah. So, but don't worry, because I've definitely slapped that freaking thought down with both common sense and sleep. It has been nights where I do that, but it is definitely not keeping this up and getting this community started and stuff like that, and creating all my stories. I know I haven't shared that many stories yet, but I have many in my head. You just gotta like get out there first, you know? Yeah. But yeah, definitely what you're looking at right now. The fact that I'm still here. The fact that I kind of like met y'all maybe like 6 months into making this. So now, like, because of this, I've connected with you and Lark and Personacco and people like that. Just really cool people. So yeah. I feel like that might be like the obvious answer, but you know what? It's my answer. You just gotta deal with that. So yeah. And then next you said, do you have a waffle? Please put a mustache on said waffle if you have it. Not a question. Mission accomplished. And with that, that's actually all the questions that y'all gave me. So yeah. With that, I was gonna leave this video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, and like I've mentioned before, we are very close, in the grand scheme of things, of getting to 300. And honestly, it may be June, but I feel like we're doing good. I do. So please subscribe if you are entertained. I totally know what I'm doing next after this video. 100%. Yeah. Yep. Professionals have standards. Anyway, with that, thank y'all for a year of YouTube. I am very excited what's to come, and I've got many plans. Some may be coming sooner than you think. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and Caesar and I will see you next time. Bye!